my god, look at these maple cookies that I just bought. It's supposed to suppress all your sweet cravings and it tastes so good. Maple cookies that suppress your appetite? Ooh, I don't know about that one. Girl, look at these jeans that I bought. It vibrates and it's supposed to burn off the fat while you wear it. Pants that burn your fat off? I think that's gonna be a waste of money. I just bought a new rice cooker. It's supposed to pre-digest their food, so there's no carbs and calories by the time you eat it. A rice cooker that pre-digests the calories of the food so that when you eat it, it's 0 calories? Huh. When it comes to health, there are a lot of products out there. More than you have seen and weirder things than you could think of. Colorful powders, interesting drinks, odd gadgets, and even mattresses. And all of these are sold to us as investments for your health to help you reach your goals. But how many of these things are actually worth it? And how many of them are a waste of money? We have a long list of items, so let's get into it. Our first item is very popular in the fitness world, and it is your protein powder. If you're heavy in the gym world, then you've probably heard about it a lot. Protein powder is essentially powdered form of protein. It can come from milk, most famously whey and casein, or it can come from plant-based products like peas or rice or beans. Protein is a crucial macronutrient for our body, not just for muscle building that you see from people who work out and go to the gym, but it's also very crucial for your hormonal balance. It's important for your tissues, recovery, satiety. Now, sometimes it can be hard to get your protein needs, especially if your protein needs are high. Protein powder can be very helpful. Just such a convenient way to get your protein in. You can make it into a smoothie, you can add it into pancakes, oats, or whatever you like, and it doesn't have to be like you're eating a whole pound of chicken every single day. But is it necessary? Honestly, no. Because we have a popular concept in nutrition, which is food first as much as possible. If you can get your protein from lean meat sources, plant-based sources, eggs, dairy, and so on, then you're good to go. Then you can definitely reach for protein powder to help supplement. Just remember that it is a supplement and not a replacement for protein. I have to emphasize it's not a magic tool. It's not going to instantly give you muscles or instantly make you lose weight. You still have to consider the overall nutrition that you have. Is it an invest? I say yes, but you have to make sure you are getting from a reputable brand to make sure it's high quality. Now let's talk about a viral sensation online, which is the Emma Diamond Hybrid mattress. The viral mattress you've probably seen online where there's a wine glass on the bed and everybody is jumping around it. The Emma Diamond Hybrid mattress actually molds to your body because of its adaptive comfort foam and its pocket spring construction. One of the bigger things I find makes it a great investment is because it has heat dissipation properties. Basically, it's made of a blend of diamond and graphite, and it's supposed to help dissipate heat from your body, which is very important for this hot weather that we have, and it helps us get the recovery and rest that we need. I didn't notice it at first, but over time, I'm really seeing how my sleep has been so much better. I'm able to fall asleep faster, and I'm also able to get deeper sleep because of the comfort that I feel from this mattress. But we are talking about investments in this video, so how much is this mattress? So it actually goes for around 73,000 pesos, which I know is a lot, but there are so many sales on the website that you can often get it for much less. Plus, you can also get an added discount if you use my code, which is in the description. They also offer free delivery nationwide, but one of my favorite things that helps make this a worth it investment is that they have a 100-night trial. So if you're still not sure but you want to try it out, you can actually buy this mattress and test it for 100 nights. If you don't like it, you can return it and they will refund you what you paid. And if you like it, at least you're able to buy it without fear. An investment is something that will benefit you long term, and good sleep is literally an investment for physical health and mental health. I rest my case and myself. Good night. Now, before we go to the next one, don't forget to hit that subscribe. How many skinny teas have you been sold? Oh, skinny teas. Skinny teas basically refer to herbal teas that are marketed because they help with weight loss and detoxification. They often contain ingredients that will help suppress your appetite and move digestion along. Popularly, these are your senna leaf teas. To be honest, when I was at the peak of my disordered eating, I would basically take 2 teas every night. The thing about skinny teas, and essentially most products that tell you you can eat whatever you want if you take this product because it's just gonna flush it out, is that it is a laxative. Using laxatives in order to make up for a big meal that you had is known as a purging behavior, which is disordered eating and could move into an eating disorder. I just hate how lightly it is marketed online, especially because it's targeted to the vulnerable group of people who feel like they need it because they're afraid of gaining weight. Taking laxatives may change the scale for the moment that you are on it, but doesn't really make any permanent impact to fat loss because really all you're losing is food volume and water weight. And abusing laxatives has a lot of potential dangers and side effects. Laxative dependency, where you can no longer go to the bathroom without taking laxative because your gut is now dependent on it. Dehydration. Pooping a lot is going to get rid of a lot of water, but not just that, also your electrolytes. And if we're not properly replenishing that or understanding how that needs to be replenished, it can lead to dehydration or even an electrolyte imbalance. An electrolyte imbalance is when we have an imbalance of potassium, sodium, magnesium, and calcium, aka your electrolytes in the body. And when this happens, this can lead to serious heart problems. It can also lead to gastrointestinal issues like stomach cramps, diarrhea, or worse, long-term use can also lead to ulcers. It's nutrient deficiency. So when you take a laxative, you're essentially just moving food along, trying to get it out as fast as it can. So you're not really able to absorb a lot of the nutrients, which is the reason why you eat food in the first place. So it can affect your nutrient intake. And not to mention the lack of regulation. A lot of these products can just be sold online by anyone, you buy it, and you don't even know what it's actually made of, and that can cause a lot of dangers. I know we feel very anxious when we eat a lot or when we feel like we're gaining weight, but please, laxatives can be used for constipation or other specific issues, but they are not a weight loss tool to be abused. We always talk about how information is very important in health, but does a smartwatch actually add value to your health journey? Now, I am in no way, shape, or form a tech reviewer, although I would love to review cameras, like for filming content and things like that. That would be a dream. Smartwatches are so advanced nowadays, they can do so many things. Aside from telling your time and also helping you receive your messages or control your music when you're at a workout, they can also track your heart rate, your workout, calories burned, your steps. Nowadays, they can also track your sleep, do ECGs, and even check your blood pressure. Information is crucial when it comes to your health journey for you to learn more about yourself. It can also be very helpful for elderly individuals because, like I said, it can test your blood pressure. It can also do an ECG. But I will say we can have a negative relationship with that information. Like if it tracks your calories, it may feel like a game. Like the more calories you burn, the more you win, and it can become a very dangerous cycle. Before you get a smartwatch, you have to make sure you are going to be able to separate yourself from the data that you see. I want you to make sure that you're ready to have that relationship with your smartwatch. And it's not going to be something that's going to control your life, because that has happened to me. I currently have the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6, and I personally love to use my watch for 3 things. Timers, timing my workout, especially if I'm at the tennis court, lost track of time of how long we started. Really great for that, to track my steps. Especially tracking my steps when I travel. It's not, I have to hit 10,000 steps every day, but more of a, hey, I've only done 2,000 steps, which means I probably didn't move much today. Let's try to bring it up to at least 3,000. So is a smartwatch an invest? I would say yes, if it fits in your budget and you know you can build a healthy relationship with it. A personal favorite of mine, but going into a cafe and coming out with a cute little drink, is matcha worth it? I do have some straight up biases when we talk about matcha because I am a matcha girly myself, but let's talk about it. So matcha is a type of powdered green tea. It's usually made by shade-grown tea leaves that are steamed, dried, and then turned into a powder form. bit of a process to this. They provide antioxidants for the body, which fights off free radicals and inflammation. They help improve our metabolism, as most green teas do. You gotta get nice and frothy. It also supports mental clarity and alertness because it has a combination of caffeine and L-theanine. So L-theanine is an amino acid that promotes relaxation without the drowsiness. It can help you focus, concentrate, and feel a little bit relaxed, which is why usually you would recommend matcha instead of caffeine or coffee for those who have hormonal imbalances. And matcha can promote overall well-being because it tastes delicious for some people. I used to hate matcha and now I love it. While I don't think we have to go out and buy a matcha latte every day, incorporating matcha in your life can be very beneficial, especially because it can be an alternative to coffee. Although I will say that it is very much an acquired taste because I used to hate matcha before because I thought it tasted grassy and bitter, but apparently it's not supposed to taste that grassy and that bitter. If it does, it might be the matcha quality. Cheers! There's so many kitchen gadgets we are sold, but let's talk about a big one over here, the air fryer. If I were ever to move out and have my own place, my own home, one of the biggest investments I would probably make, especially when it comes to kitchen gadgets, is an air fryer. It is such a helpful tool, especially for lazy cooking, lessening the oil in your food. There are so many things that I have made in my air fryer that has made my life so much easier. Roasted veggies, chicken inasal, roasted chicken. I've also baked things there like cookies or little mug cakes. Also made fresh fries or frozen fries and hash brown. I've cooked some fish and even made some hard-boiled eggs, aka air fried eggs. Made little pizzas there and so much more. Aside from a refrigerator and a freezer, an air fryer is definitely one of those top 1 kitchen gadgets that I feel can really benefit us all when we're trying to make better food choices. Well, just one tip would be to look for the one that is stainless in the bottom, or if it does have that Teflon coating, to make sure that it doesn't get scratched away into your food. A lot of us constantly feel hungry and feel like we can't control it. So should you start to invest in appetite suppressants? I am the type of person who gets very tempted by anything that could help me lose weight, because for a long time I struggled in my relationship with my body. So when we talk about appetite suppressants, I get very serious. Appetite suppressants are products that are sold to us with the belief that it's going to suppress our appetite. The biggest thing I hate about appetite suppressants is that it teaches us that our appetite is supposed to be feared. So you have your appetite and your hunger. Your hunger is essentially your need for food because you need food, and your appetite is your want for food. It usually goes along with hunger to tell you that you need to eat. But over time, the dieting industry has told us that our appetite is our enemy and a sign of weakness. So now we're afraid of it. And we do anything we can to suppress it, including taking any product that is sold to suppress your appetite, help you lose weight, be skinny. Now, what they don't tell us is the dangers of taking appetite suppressants, like their possible impact to your kidney and liver, because most of the products that are made to suppress your appetite are unregulated and dangerous. For example, Garcinia cambogia. This has been seen to have negative effects to your liver. Another thing is that when you get off appetite suppressants, more often than not, your appetite gets more intense. Now you're reliant on these appetite suppressants that could be very harmful for your body. If there's anybody who can relate to you on that journey, it's me, as I have been the person to take a lot of those items before in the past. But I will tell you that you don't need it. What we really need is to learn more about our relationship with food in our body and to understand our hunger and fullness cues. It just takes a bit of time, but I hope that you are willing to go on that journey. Appetite suppressants, is it an invest? It's a no, never. Please don't ever. And I know there are so many more items out there, so of course, let me know if there are some that you want us to talk about and unpack. The best investments are always going to be the ones that bring value to you and to your life. And nobody can really dictate what that might be, except for the items that we know are going to be harmful in the long run. So remember to choose wisely and focus on the things that matter for your health journey. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up, and you always deserve to eat. The video's over, but that doesn't mean you have to go. You can still subscribe or watch another video. Thanks for watching.